Hello and welcome back to another video today. I've got another album review. This one is the album JackBoys, which is by JackBoys, which is obviously Travis Scott label, Cactus Jack, which has got quite a few nice little artists in it, like Sheck Wes and people like that. Toliver is in it as well. So I'm interested to see what this one's about. The album come out in late December, 27th of December 2019, and it's 21 minutes long. I guess we'll get straight into it. Alright, let's go on to track number 1 now. 1 out of 7, and this one's highest in the room. It's the remix with obviously Travis Scott, Rosilla and Little Baby in it. So to get straight into it, it's 4 minutes and 5 seconds long, so it's quite a long song really. I've heard the original highest in the room and I wasn't too impressed with it anyway, so let's see if it can switch up my feelings for it. Ooh, it's got a nice bit of singing, you know, this sounds good. Astro rolled in that. Little Baby just he just sounds the same like on every song now anymore. He don't switch up. He's turning a bit like the Baby. Highest in the Room remix, still not really into it, to be totally honest. I think it's a bit of a weak way to start off the album really, considering it's only a remix. But then I'd only moan if they ended it with that song as well, so I think it's a bit catch-22, especially when it's only 7 tracks long, this album. But it was alright. It was probably better than the original just because of Rosalina singing, but it was just mediocre if anything. Alright, we're going to track number 2, and I think it is an interlude. Considering it's only 7 tracks long, it's quite interesting really. It's 47 seconds and it's called JackBoys. I doubt much is going to happen. It's just an interlude. I don't really know what to say. It's only 47 seconds long. Probably to show a transition between it being a Travis Scott's label to being the JackBoys album, if you get me. Because considering they started with a Travis Scott song, I think it's to show that this is something completely different. So that's the positive way of thinking of it. Let's just get straight on to track number 3 now, and this one's 4 minutes and 5 seconds long. It's called Gang Gang, and it's JackBoys with it says Sheck Wes. But it's not a feature because he's part of the label anyway, I'm pretty sure. But let's get straight into it. His voice is sick. Sheck Wes' voice is sick. Don Toliver's singing is beautiful, you know. This is the sort of thing I exactly expected, you know. I don't know why, but weird but brilliant. Gang Gang, a good song, I liked it. Maybe went on a little bit too long, but it was still decent. It was alright a song. I've heard a lot worse, but Sheck Wes, Don Toliver, very good. The rapping was all nice from everybody really. It was it was very impressive. It was a good way to start off the JackBoys revolution, if anything. Alright, let's get on to track number 4 now. And this one's called Had Enough, and it's featuring Quavo and Offset, so no Takeoff, which is a shame because Takeoff is sick. But this one's 2 minutes and 37 seconds long, so it's a lot shorter than the last one. But let's get straight into it. It does say Don Toliver, Quavo and Offset, so I assume it's not all loads of JackBoys, it's just Don Toliver's main song. But his singing is nice, you know. Don Toliver is talented, like very, very talented. Everyone found Don Toliver really from TikTok with a song No Idea, to be honest, but he's a very talented artist. Migos coming in quite nice. Don Toliver was brilliant on Had Enough, I'm not going to lie. Quavo and Offset were both decent, but Don Toliver stole the show, if anything. Like he's a very, very talented artist, and I think this album of JackBoys is really going to show everyone that, and everyone's going to really appreciate his music from now on. But no, I like that song and I'm very impressed with it. Alright, let's get on to track number 5 now, and this one's called Out West, and it is featuring Young Thug. Now everyone loves Young Thug, very influential artist. He showed a lot of artists how to be, if you get me. Like how a lot of them are based around him now. Like you've got your Little Baby, your Gunna, even Roddy Ricch, people like that. They all like appreciate Young Thug a lot more, and I think everyone's starting to a lot more now. Out West, it's 2 minutes 38 seconds long. Let's get straight into it. This beat's nice, you know. Very nice. Very, very nice song, you know. I love Young Thug now. He's a very, very good artist. Everyone's performing very, very well on it. Out West, very good song as well. I liked it. Probably not my favourite one, don't get me wrong, but it was still good. Young Thug performed very well on it. It was just you could tell everyone was very hyped about it, and they were all quite gassed about the song, to be totally honest. But no, I liked it. It was a good song. I'm ashamed there's only 2 tracks left, really. So you've got track number 6 now, and this one's called What to Do, and it says featuring Don Toliver, and it says JackBoys, Travis Scott, and Don Toliver. So it's all the gang, but it's 4 minutes and 10 seconds long. Let's get straight into it. Don Toliver is actually so good at singing. This beat is lovely as well, you know. Musically, like, so beautiful, really, isn't it? No, I like that one. It was What to Do, another good song. Don Toliver stole the show again. He's so good, man. I'm gonna definitely be keeping out to look at some more of his stuff, without a doubt. But it was a good song. Maybe went a bit too long, but really it's not just about the rapping or the singing or anything. It was about the whole atmosphere of the music and everything in that song, to be totally honest. Alright, let's get on to the 7th and final track now, and this one is called Gatty, and it's JackBoys, Pop Smoke, and Travis Scott. So I'm interested to see what this one's about. Pop Smoke, I've heard one song, Dior. It's 3 minutes 1 second long. Let's get straight into it. Pop Smoke has a cool voice though, I'm not gonna lie. He's so impactful. Pop Smoke is sick. He's actually quite sick, you know. I need to listen to more of his stuff, if anything. Travis Scott. Obviously everyone knows Travis Scott's sick as well, but this label he's done this. It's bringing so many cool artists out. Gatty, probably my favourite song on the album, you know. It's a interesting song. Pop Smoke is sick, to be fair. He's got a cool voice and stuff. No, I liked it. I like the whole album as a whole, really, if anything. Alright, that's it for the album. It's very short. But let's get on to my least favourite tracks. I probably only got one, like, you can't really count JackBoys because it's a interlude, if anything. I probably only got one least favourite, which is Highest in the Room remix. I just don't like the Highest in the Room song. So Highest in the Room remix didn't appeal to me. But Rosalina, or Rosalia, however you say her name, she did impress me a lot, and I probably will check out more of her music as well. Her singing was very good. But my favourite songs on the album, probably Gang Gang, Had Enough, Gatty probably as well, to be honest. But then Out West, Young Thug impressed me more, and Don Toliver impressed me more. But the other songs, the whole song as a collective was good. But I liked every single song. It's just the main negative really is that it's just way too short. 7 tracks is not an album, it's more of an EP. It's quite hard to grade. But overall thoughts, really, I did like it all. Like every single thing. The only thing I didn't really like was Highest in the Room remix. I feel like it could have done without that. We could have started off with JackBoys. Maybe only had it 6 tracks. But it was only 21 minutes long. For 21 minutes we had beautiful songs, if anything. It was very talented artists. Made me want to listen to more of their music, like Pop Smoke, Don Toliver, even Sheck Wes. I've listened to quite a few of these bits, but I want to even listen to more. I want more to come out from all 3 artists. Just for the length, it left me wanting more, which is impressive, but it's also a bit of a negative on it because it was just too short to actually get into it too much as an album. If I'm going to rate the album out of 10, I feel like it's just way too short to actually get invested in it. I feel like there were good songs individually and I was getting into it, but once I got into it I was a bit like, oh, it's finished now. So I feel like I can't grade it any higher than a 6. If it was longer then it could easily go up and up, but I just feel like it was way too short to even consider any higher. It was the length what's killed it a lot more, to be totally honest. Alright, thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Comment down below what you'd rate JackBoys' self-titled album out of 10 and what else you want me to review or talk about. I'm open to anything, and I guess I'll see you all later.